Today, I'm gonna be trying the stupidest options trading strategy. Would it make me millions? Or will I be living in a van down by the river? Let's find out. James Joseph Cramer. Celebrity, Mad Money host, hedge fund manager.
This is actually just blatantly illegal, but you do it anyway because the SEC doesn't understand it.
And an absolute god when it comes to stocks and investing, according to his Wikipedia page at least. Jim Cramer has become a staple in the investing world by making predictions on companies like JP Morgan Chase, Coinbase, and the famous Netflix. Now, since I'm not some rich YouTuber,
What's up guys, it's Graham here.
And I don't have money to lose, I decided to use paper trading account. I promise, I wanted to use real money, but your boy is broke right now.
They want you broke, they want you miserable. They don't want you to win.
For the next week, I will be using this genius investing strategy. I will be taking Jim Cramer's advice on stocks when he tweets. But the thing is, I will be inversing the trades. Because it is estimated that if you would have picked the stock that Jim Cramer recommended, well, surprise, surprise, you would have lost money in the long run.
Oh, by the way, no one else in the world would ever admit that, but I don't care.
The good old S&P 500 index would have been better investment. How credible are these claims, you might ask? Well, I've read this thread on Reddit. It was on this very credible and very knowledgeable subreddit though. I think it's called Wall Street Bet. Anyway, now I have $1,000 in Webull account and all I have to do is download the X app, formerly known as Twitter, follow Jim Cramer's account and wait.
A few moments later.
For this video, I will be trading options, or more professionally known as tendy makers. For those of you who don't know, options are contracts that give the bearer the right to either buy or sell some underlying asset at a predetermined price at or before the contract expires. That's the Investopedia explanation. Now, if you're uneducated like me and have no idea what those big words mean, basically what it means is that I make a contract with the seller that I will buy the shares at a certain price, whether the stock goes up or down. There are two types of contracts, puts and calls. Buying a call option means that I've agreed to buy 100 shares at a current price in the future. If the stock goes up, that's great, I make money. I can buy the stock for the price I've agreed on earlier and sell the shares at now current higher price. Buying a put option means the opposite. I agreed to sell the stock at a current price whether the stock goes up or down. That way, if the stock goes down, well, I've already agreed to sell it at the earlier price, higher price, meaning profit. Now, if you snort crayons for breakfast,
a green crayon? This is kind of gross.
you're in luck. This is a simplified version. There are only two types of contracts, puts and calls. You buy call options, stock goes up, you make money. You buy put options, stock goes down, you make money. Simple, right? Since you're controlling 100 shares, the profits are 100 times bigger, or, well, the option expires worthless. You have to pay the premium for being in the contract though, and you don't profit. You just lose money, which is what usually happens, at least for me.
You went to zero!
But your losses are capped, unlike using other forms of financial instruments, which is nice. If you actually want to make some money with options though, you should be the one selling the option contract, but that's not important. Nobody cares. Only losers do that. We want to see some infinite money glitch type wins buying options, don't we? So let's go and make some money, shall we? Over the weekend, for some reason, Jim Cramer started posting pictures of his vegetables. At first I thought that it's a hidden sign, had to do something with vegetable futures, but it was too hard to decipher, so I just waited patiently for a signal that my tiny LF5 brain can understand. I was getting excited for the week. Overslept a bit for the market open, but it's a no biggie. And then a magical thing happened. A retweet appeared. A retweet of Elon's Cybertruck with positive notion on the new Ford Lightning truck. Is it an ad? I'm not sure. What could that mean? Well, thankfully my tiny brain understood everything. Time to buy some puts on Ford, I guess. Clear as day. The options were not printing though. Maybe I didn't understand something. Maybe it wasn't clear of a sign for puts as I thought it was. Maybe I'm just too stupid. Well, not maybe, actually I'm pretty stupid. Then came the beautiful Tuesday morning, our second ciphered clue. Not as clear as I hoped for. I thought it must be a sign, so I bought some daily spy puts, of course. What could go wrong, right? Well, a lot could go wrong. I was wrong. Or actually, should I say Cramer was wrong? Those options were not making any tendies. I wasn't doing great at this point. Down a hefty sum, but maybe those were actually my mistakes. Maybe I've misread the signs of one true and only finance god. Wednesday, I woke up. Jimmy was quiet. Only one shameless plug for his quote-unquote club. More like a pump and dump scheme, am I right? Nothing eventful happened that day other than that.
Call me asparagus!
Skip forward to Thursday. On this day, some random tweet from our beloved stock picking guru. But then, a clear sign. Finally, the ciphers have been deciphered. The one true God has spoken. Pepsi. It can't get more obvious than that. So I had to buy calls, but also puts? Mixed signals here, Jim. I have to buy something. Let's toss a coin. Okay, puts it is. Another tweet? CAG is just okay? What do you mean by that, Jim? Calls on that one, of course. And you know what, Jim? No, actually, I was not wrong. Would you look at that? Now we made some money back. But still, at a huge loss from the previous trades. I'm still hopeful. I do believe in this strategy. Good thing I wasn't using real money, am I right? Thus far, we've got some very mixed signals from Jim. Nothing super specific. It probably was me that messed up the trades. No way the strategy has any flaws. This time, I woke up to some pleasant news. A new tweet from our boy Jim. The signs are crystal clear this time. No more playing around. JP Morgan Chase. I swear this guy has a deal with them to pump their stock. Puts on JPM. Wells Fargo also puts. We're coming back up, baby. Let's do it, Jim.
We like the stock. We like the stock.
Well, the options went kinda sideways, but the trajectory is upwards, it seems. What's up with this guy and his vegetables? What the fuck? It's Monday. It's been a week. I said I'll give it a week, but since markets were closed and we're still down, we have to give it 7 business days, right? That's a week. Oh look, a retweet. Praising Ford again? Puts is the way. I think the signs were clear this time. And you know what? Surprise, surprise. It started to print. I'm coming back up with a rocket. There's no one on this planet to stop me. This looks great for me. Let's see what next morning holds. Good morning. Let's check our position, shall we? We did it! No way! We're in the green! We started with $1,000 and now we're at $1,010. That's a whole 1% gain in a week. We've been through so many ups and downs, mostly downs, but at the end it was all worth it. 1% gains in a week consistently would grow this $1,000 reinvested to more than $1 million in less than 8 years. What a great win. I sold my options and repeated it until I became a millionaire. And you should do it too. No, stop. Yeah, I made $10 measly of profit in the morning of July 18th, and I didn't sell anything. And you know what? My positions went down, and down, and down for the next few days. At the end of this, I was left with negative $300 on my starting balance. So to get back to the question, is this the best options trading strategy? Did it make me millions? Millions? Well, not quite. And the strategy itself? Well, no. Maybe in the long run it's good, but so has any other strategy in this market. A goldfish blind guessing the outcomes would have had a better result.
The fish won! Let's go back! Let's fucking go, Frederick! Fuck you, Wall Street!
That's just how the market works. Unless you're Nancy Pelosi's husband or a big brain value investor, keep the fuck away from options and put everything in BT sacks. Peace!